Hello fellow mutants, welcome back to another video, and I was really trying hard when I did this bow thing not to accidentally hit him in the face. Cause he was dangerously close to my elbow, and I didn't realize that until almost too late, so sorry, love you. I'll be more aware next time. Thankfully I didn't hit him though. Anyways, I am going to review Monsters at Work, Episode 8, Little Monsters. And it's kind of like Bring Your Child to Work Day. But, actually, yeah. That's exactly what it is, practically. Monsters, Inc. is having this thing called Bring Your Monsters to Work Day. Hey. Are you happy? Yes, Bring Your Little Monsters to Work Day. And, before we officially get to know in the episode that it's Bring Your Kids to Work Day, Taylor tries to be promoted to be a jokester. So he does that whole jokester thing that in Monster Inc. was the scare test, but that was replaced to be a jokester test. He did it 7 times. He gave it 7 good attempts, or good, but he did not pass because his jokes did not make that robotic kid laugh. And so, the woman who was in charge of the joke test said, "Oh, Taylor, you're not cut out to be a jokester, so I'm sorry, you're not going to be a jokester. No more chances." And then, that's when the Bring Your Little Monsters to Work Day happens. And, so it happens, this woman's kid is placed with the Mifters. Yeah, with the Mifters, Nemo. I know, right? And, so, she gets assigned to the Mifters. And she gets assigned to the one monster with the big legs, but Taylor convinces her to switch. Because he thinks if he can make her laugh, that will make her go to her mom, say, "Taylor's funny. Giving Taylor another shot. Becoming a jokester." There's this situation where the two slow monsters just talks like this, and we're going to they do the trash cans, and they were the comedy relief in the Monster Inc. movie. But they talk like this. There's this skinny monster, this fat one. Says they're pretty much like, "Why did you go say that? I don't know. Shut up. Wow. Yes." Like that. They did that related skit in the show. In the movie, I mean. They lost their kid. So the Mifters helps the kid, those monsters, which they eventually do. And Taylor is frustrated. He's really frustrated because he can't get this kid to laugh, because he really wants to make this kid laugh so she can tell her mother that Taylor is funny. But the kid ain't having enough of that. The kid's like, "I ain't dealing with your bullshit." Well, this show scares your kids, so of course they won't curse, but pretty much having the attitude of, I'm not gonna deal with your bullshit. And so she said, "Oh, you want me to tell my mom? Want me to go to my mom and tell her that you, Taylor, said that she doesn't know comedy? Okay, I will. Goodbye, Felicia. I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna go upstairs now. Go to my mom's office." And Taylor's at first like, "I'm not going to chase after her." And then he says, "No, wait, don't say your mom. I'm going to chase after you. Try to convince you not to say your mom. I was wrong. I'm going to kiss your butt practically just so you won't tell your mom. Please stop telling your mom." And she's just like, "Bye, Felicia. the hand, talk to the hand. Oh yeah, I see this elevator. I'm going to push the button. I'm going up. And I'm not going to say, talk to the hand, talk to the hand. Oh yes, talk to the hand. And Taylor still tries to get her not to say anything. He essentially hits this food truck. He looks weird, and I gotta admit that was funny. And she laughed, but tried to highlight. And then Taylor said, "Look, I was wrong. I was frustrated. I was trying to get you to laugh." And she said, "You know, you're not the first one. You're not the first scarer to come to me, but you're the first scarer who actually took ownership for your actions. So, you know what? I won't be a little brat. I won't tell my mom you said those things about her. Let's go back. Let's go back." And they go back to the Method area, and the girl says, "I want to make a speech real quick. At first I thought this was going to be a waste of time, but it wasn't. I'm excited to be a Mr. Junior. Ta-ta-ta-ta. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you." And then she goes to her mom, and the mom says, "How was it?" "It was actually pretty good." "Who did you get paired with? That Taylor dude?" "Wait, was he boring as hell?" "No, Mom. You were totes wrong with him. See, he was totes funny. Like, Jay, he was totes funny." And the woman's like, "Oh!" And then that's when the episode ends. And, yeah, I kind of, like, overreacted to my own interpretation of it, but that's practically how it went down. And, then the comedy thing class happened, where Sully and Mike came in. And, Mike was rambling on and on and on about this type of joke. And then he gets on and Sully gets about, "Why did you stop me?" Pretty much Sully was saying, it was too good. And then that's when the end of the episode is. And like I said before, I do love the episode. Like, the end credits. The first song that comes to the end credits. Because it's always a different version of the main theme song of Monster Inc. Sorry. I got to. Sorry. But that's pretty much, they do different versions of the main theme song, is my point. And I liked it. I like hearing the different versions. Again, I like highly suggest, if you guys are a fan of Monsters Inc. and Monster University, but mostly Monster Inc., I highly suggest you guys watch Monsters at Work. I get you guys, if you guys have any reservation about the show, I get it. I had that same reservation too. Monsters at Work, way better than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be one of those stupid sequels. Like, or sequels that were not as great as the originals. Like, original trilogy to Star Wars. Like, the sequel trilogy to Star Wars ain't as good as the prequels or originals for me. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze. Even though that is my favorite Ninja Turtle movie in that trilogy, I can fully admit the original Ninja Turtle movie is better. I gotta admit that. But that movie is better than the Ninja Turtles 3. What else can I think of that's better than the original is better than the sequel? At least in my opinion. The Lion King. In my opinion, Lion King 2 is a good movie, but I like the Lion King 1 I think the first Lion King is a better movie, especially if you compare the original Lion King movie that's owned by Disney, comparing that to the CGI one that we saw in theaters a few years back. Yeah, the animated one is definitely better. So, but no, this is like Kung Fu Panda 2 for me. How I did not expect this to be a good sequel, but it is, and that's why Kung Fu Panda 2 is my favorite of the trilogy, because I did not expect it to be as good as it is. All three movies in Kung Fu Panda movies are good, just I didn't expect the second one to be so good, and that's the same mentality I'm having with this show right now, which is why I brought up Kung Fu Panda. Monsters at Work was Kung Fu is the Monsters Inc.'s version of like Kung Fu Panda 2 for me, in a sense of I did not expect it to be as good. I did not expect it for me to like it as much as I have, and yet I have. It surprised me. It's staying true to the Monsters Monsters Inc. universe. Is paying respect to the characters that were in the original movies, like Mike Wazowski, his girlfriend, that Wazowski woman, but in this show is her sister. But they did have her in one episode. They did honor her pretty well, and Sully. They honored those four characters really well, and they honored the whole universe, what came before it, really well. And I do highly suggest you guys watching this show, Monsters at Work, if you guys are a huge fan of Monsters Inc. Because I'm telling you guys will love this show if you like Monsters Inc. I cannot stress that enough. So yeah, Little Monsters was a good episode. I found it entertaining. All eight episodes I have found entertaining. So yeah. There isn't much more I can say, so I'm going to end the video here. So, I'm sorry this little boy wasn't more interactive with you guys. He is, I guess, sleepy, so I'm going to let him take a nap. I'm going to shut up while he sleeps. Oh, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I wonder what you guys think who has seen this episode, which is called Little Monsters. I wonder what your guys' thoughts are. Please leave them in the comment section down below. And I wonder what your guys' thoughts are on the entire show. Do you guys like it, dislike it, or anything about it? Let me know in the comment section down below. I love you all. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining this live. I appreciate you all. And I'll talk to you guys later. Later, taters. And be kind to one another.